Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Today's video we're going to be looking at my top 5 free add-ons and plugins for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 for November. So first on the list today is the Savage Carbon STOL Realism mod. It's a lighter, faster, stronger Savage Cub with a 141 HP Rotex 915IS power plant. The Savage Carbon is a custom backcountry aircraft built to be versatile on high-performance stick and rudder bush machine. She excels to the STOL, yet flies with X-Cubs. So this is very close to being a pay-wear study aircraft. The flight model's really good, she flies really well, she sounds really nice as well if we put up the power. Some of the highlights with this mod, the flight model parameters like parasite drag, induced drag, flap drag, and lift movement and inertia along all axes, P-factor, prop wash, torque, weather vanning, gyroscopic precision, and have been finely tuned. The GC has the rework to be correctly positioned and simulate masses in 3D space, resulting in a stable aircraft and a natural feeling flight experience. Ground handling is what you would expect from the purpose-built backcountry aircraft. Lift your tail, prop wash right, and brake on a dime. Vortex generators on the wings and tails accurately simulated, delaying stalls and enabling those slow STOL approaches. Aerodynamic pressures of control, surfaces at high speed, the correct representation given to the full control of the aircraft at all velocities. 2 auxiliary fuel tanks at 10 gallon each, which installed giving you the extra range when you need it. Parking brakes are added, use a keybind to control. A third monster flap setting has been added to 60 degrees so you can fly slower approaches with higher sync rates, giving you a 15-foot landing bragging rights. The mains were removed forward a bit so almost safety prime the brakes before touchdown. Flaps move faster so you can pump them for short takeoffs and retract them to touchdown for maximum braking power. The Savage Carbon's airframe is constructed of a tough carbon fiber skeleton, making her about 10% lighter than the Savage Cub, while enabling her to sustain higher G-forces. Powered by the latest turbo engine injected Rotex 915IS, the reliable 141 HP workhorse is responsible for giving the Savage Carbon an unmatched power to weight ratio. All 3 engine gauges, oil temperatures, oil pressures, CHT temperatures are accurately simulated, as well as providing an immersive flight experience. But yes, you do need to warm up your engines for 2 minutes or so, and the choke is needed on a cold day. It comes with 13 liveries designed, including 2 popular historic D-Day designs, and it is being currently updated all the time as well. Also, there is a larger 2-meter wooden fixed pitch propeller was installed, converting all that power into plenty of thrust. So the model of the plane is pretty good, it flies very well. It's a little sensitive on my control setup at the moment, but that's probably just poor flying by the captain. It's a great little add-on, definitely worth checking out, guys. Wasn't the most glowing of landings, but this will bring us on to our second add-on today. As we made that poor landing into the airport there, that will bring us on to our second add-on, which is Catalina Airport, KAVX, just off the coast of California. This is known as Airport in the Sky, now Ace Clearwater Airfield. So this mod brings you the proper assets to the airfield to make a closer look to the real thing. This mod terraforms the runway and slopes it like it does in the real world, replaces ground textures with Google Earth imagery, and even adds some wildlife, if you can spot them. This is a freeware mod uploaded by Josie MEGIA. So it is a freeware mod. The links are in the description down below, like all these mods are today. They're all freeware. He has done an excellent job of this. It looks really, really good. It's nice to float those kind of smaller GA aircraft out into California, San Francisco, etc. This could be a great start for any on-air airliner as well. That could be pretty cool little start flying in and out of this place. I'm definitely going to look into this, making this one of my FBOs in the near future. He has done a fantastic job. Really enjoying this area, really enjoy flying in and out of this area, and yeah, definitely worth checking this one out, guys. So the mod also includes terraform slope runway like the real thing, custom terminal tower shop restaurants, Catalina Airport hangar, custom California palm trees, custom wood fence by parking lot, custom Avalon ballroom round building, reworked ground textures, updated runway to new revamped version and updated all of its markings, custom barrel segment circles, custom island buffalo herd found at 2 locations, see if you can spot them, and added a few miscellaneous items to make it look a little bit more interesting. So number 3 on my list, guys, is probably my favorite add-on and plugin for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and that is the Better Pushback version 2.2. Now this is continuously being upgraded, but this is a really good add-on, guys. Pushback Helper is a freeware app to make pushback operations easier. You no longer need to contact ATC for jetway connections, using Pushback for turning, for calling the fuel trucks, and connecting close to any other vehicles that are nearby. It also works if there are no pushback vehicles. This app is an external app, no need to put it in the community folder. It extracts simple files into any location and run the pushback helper.exe. Usage: to show and hide UI, press page up. To connect or disconnect jetway, simply connect the jetway button. To call a fuel truck, simply click fuel button. To start or stop pushback, click activate button. Turn left obviously is left and right is right. As you can see here, I have the helper on the screen. So if we had a jetway, we'd connect jetway like this. If we needed a fuel truck, we could press this. If we press activate, you're going to see now our little man is going to eventually get to our aircraft. We all know that the pushback on this game is not great. It is absolutely terrible. You know, even using the ATC, you know, you ask it to go left or right, it does take a little while sometimes to connect. It can be a little bit of a pain. So I've used this little spot here just so we can play around with it. Okay, now that he is connected onto the aircraft, obviously we have our parking brakes on. Once we release them, he will push a lot faster. So look, if we release them now and if we press left, he will go left. If we click on the right, he will now go right, and it is instant. And if you just want to go straight on from this point, straight on, etc, etc. Better Pushback version 2.2. This is probably my favorite add-on for this game. Highly recommended. Everybody should be using this. Streamers, just people that generally just want to play the game. It makes the pushback so much more realistic, and you can have this on a separate screen. As you can see, I've just pulled it away. So it is perfect just to have there running in the background. Like I said, it doesn't go in the community folder. If you want to press stop, just press activate again, or press the, you know, your brake button. Press activate and he will stop now and move away. The Better Pushback, guys, definitely want to download. Check it out. It will definitely improve and enhance your simulation tenfold. Okay, next on the list, guys, number 4 is Liveries Mega Pack Manager. Download and install individual liveries from the Mega Pack. The Liveries Mega Pack, created by Clink123 and many other contributors, is currently the most complete, up-to-date livery pack for Microsoft Flight Simulator until now. The only way to get it has been to download the entire collection and choose the liveries you would want to install. Now there is a better way. The Liveries Mega Pack Manager aims to make this process much easier and allowing people to selectively download and install whichever livery they may want. No more 5 GB downloads. So as you can see here, this is the main page after you download it. So if I go into available liveries, you can see all the aircraft that I have. So we know there's 230 liveries now available for the A320. So look, I can have a look out here. You can see that there is currently none installed. So we can press select all or deselect all, or we can go down and actually pick the ones we want. So if we want, say, Air Lingus, Air Italy, say, I don't know, to go to another random one, the Canada one there, we can say install the 3 liveries. Okay, so 3 liveries are now installed. So I can come down here and I can see here that we have 3 liveries installed. So I can pick the ones I want for each aircraft that I own. It makes this process a hell of a lot easier, guys. Definitely, instead of downloading the whole, because I don't use all these planes, so downloading all these liveries and taking up more memory, which this game, we all know, takes up a lot of memory. The last download was over 12 GB. So here we go. So say, you know, in the Cessna again, we could select all, deselect all if you wanted them all, or you could go down and check them out. And like I said, you know, got a nice pink one there. We could say download. I don't actually have that one downloaded. So if we press pink, download the livery, livery installed. If I come then back into here and just change my aircraft, and here we go. Here is the pink livery that we just downloaded. So that will now preview in here so we can actually check it out. Here it is. There we go. There's our nice pink Cessna 172 Skyhawk. There you go, guys. That is another mod definitely worth downloading, especially if you're using the Mega Pack and you do not want to use all the aircraft liveries and you just want to pick a few that you actually want. That install manager is very, very good. Okay, and finally on our list today we have Sim Toolkit Pro. This is a free plugin and add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator, X-Plane 11 and other platforms as well. Now this little piece of kit has a lot of things that we can do with it. It's great for moving maps, streaming tools, flight planning, online ATCs. We can see any kind of custom scenery that we might own as well. As you can see, I've only just started using it on Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I have used it a lot before on X-Plane. So we've got loads of different features here. If we go through them, we've got the live map. So the live map will now come up, and you can even see weather patterns. You can see all these people on different simulators as well. These might not all be Microsoft Flight Simulator. This could be X-Plane, PD3, etc. But it is really cool that we can actually go around, and people could track me if I'm live streaming. If you're on this, you can find my plane, and you can see where we are on the map while I am going along. You can see all my speeds, my distances and stuff. There's a lot of other cool things. Flight planning, this does connect with SimBrief. So if you have your SimBrief in here, you can export, import, or you can even create basic flight plans from here as well. You got your logbook. Like obviously now, because I'm using this one for Microsoft Flight Simulator, there is nothing in here. I actually have a different username for my X-Plane. I wasn't streaming back then, so this is a fresh start for me on Microsoft Flight Simulator. You can see the fleet of planes and stuff you have. Your flight schedules, landing reports, which is pretty handy. Obviously I don't have much to show there. Streaming tools, you can see here again, this can use the switches below, enable disable readouts on the stream. This will only update when you're connected to the simulator, so we can do show ground speeds, headings, ETEs, network registration. So this is great for people that are maybe watching your streams. As you can see here, this is what will come up on the top of the flight simulator, very much like what we have with X-Plane. So this is a real cool little add-on, especially if you are a streamer. You can also do flying online, and advanced mapping shows online ATC coverage and other network traffics for other major networks. A huge amount of fully customizable information about the networks available to your fingertips. You can find routes of your favorite airlines, quickly dispatch and fly them, and detailed and filterable search or airline routes. Complete airport real database with frequencies and real world meter and customer meter sources, means whether that is accurate to your simulator. The new live map features taxi map based off OSM data, so you can also use this for taxiing. There's a detailed logbook that will keep all your flights in one place. With no limits, optional account systems which allow you to keep your most important data safe and synchronized across all devices. Landing reports for your flights have leveled up too, which will detail touchdown data, included positional information and telemetry, which is easier than ever to pinpoint where to improve your arrivals. There's also fleet management, streaming tools as well, which we've kind of just touched on a little bit as well. So look guys, this is a great little add-on for anyone that might be using streaming as well as for yourselves. Like I said, this is a cool add-on. And there we have it guys, there are my 5 top free add-ons for November. If you are enjoying this content, please make sure you do subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and other than that, for myself, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.